What's up, YouTube? You're back in my shop with another second generation Prius, and I want to have you guys listen to this sound real quick. Hear that? It's like a wow, 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 wow. Now I want to have you hear it inside the car, because you would hear it at a stoplight. We'll roll the windows up for you. You might not be able to hear it in here. I'm hoping you guys can hear that. Again, that specific sound, it's like a ram, 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 ram. I'm going to give you a little bit more of it before it stops doing it and before the internal combustion engine kicks on. So what that sound is, if you hear that, you are absolutely, positively going to get stranded. Your car is going to die, possibly in the middle of the road, and it is going to be a brick that is going to need to be towed. As you guys know, with these cars, it's almost impossible to like get them into neutral if they're totally dead. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, whatever. But I want to talk to you about what that sound is. So I probably shouldn't have shut the hood, excuse me. The cooling system, which I'm going to do a specific video on for you guys at some point, basically the gist of the entire cooling system in this car. But the cooling system for the engine, the internal combustion engine, which has the engine itself, the heater core, the radiator, and the coolant storage thermos behind the bumper, and the three-way valve and all that jazz. It's separate from the inverter cooling system. And that little gizmo right there, dead center of your screen with the hose clamp on it. I'll show you one of those off the car. That is the inverter coolant pump. And that sound you're hearing it's going to be the same sound in virtually every single failure or pre-failure out there with this. It's starting to cavitate, and the pump is just not able to do its thing. Maybe not cavitate's the word, but it's kind of like very similar to like a fish tank filter. That very specific sound that it is making, it will make right before it throws the code, which if I remember correctly is P0A like alpha 90 or 93, one or the other. It doesn't matter. Point is, I've been around these cars for a very long time. You subscribers, I love you. Thank you for being here. I know these cars inside and out, and I love these cars very much. They're getting very hard to find, but make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because soon they're going to be legal to bring over from Japan. In 2028, it'll be legal, and I'm going to start having a bunch of them again. But anyways, I love these cars, and I've been down this road before, and I've never been stranded in one because I've never ignored that sound. If your Prius is making that sound, it's a relatively easy job to do. I'm going to be posting a video on how I do it, but I just wanted to shoot a video out there right now because I know you subscribers will see it. I know other people will see it. If you're not a subscriber, again, it's not too early to do so. If you hear that sound when you're at a light, do not ignore it. Obviously, you want to get out and see if it gets louder, and you could also feel that coolant pump. And if the sound that it's making is consistent with the vibration the pump's making in your hand, I mean, that's confirmation. These cars will also make funny sounds from behind the dashboard when the blend door actuators for the HVAC system start to fail. And they make a million other little weird noises like the one you probably just heard a moment ago. Not even 30 seconds ago, it made a noise. That the ABS pump will make noise, the three-way coolant, or the coolant storage tank pump, which is down behind the bumper, like literally right there. That'll make noise, but that specific don't ignore that, because once the inverter overheats and the performance on it, it determines that it's under performance because of heat, it will shut this car down. So I'm Drew. That's just a quick little tip for you. A little, it's like the death knock, right? Don't ignore it. Morning rat-tat-tat-tat sound. You know what I mean? So it's a quick tip for you. If you are not subscribed, I won't ask you to do it again, but if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, whether you're subscribed or not. That helps the internet know this is good content, and it might just stop somebody else from getting stranded in the middle of a busy city, or even worse, out in the middle of nowhere where they can get hurt, or in a desert or whatever else. So be sure to give it a like if it's meaningful to you. Okay, take care. God bless. Goodbye.